Hello and happy Friday.
That's 2 weeks in a row. Hello and happy Friday. We're here to budget.
Yes, we are.
And, it's been a while since I had to start like this. It is. But I have some overspending. So we're gonna deal with that.
From what?
Everything. So we're gonna deal with that first.
We had a boring week.
I didn't.
What are you talking about?
Sophia on Sunday.
Never mind.
And Shay was out of town for a good portion.
It's not my fault.
No, Shay was out of town for 3 days this week.
I was.
So I went crazy. I went rogue. A couple of things are not going out related. You'll see. I mean, you'll see. Once you see them, you'll be like, okay, so let's make us small. You want to do the transition this time? That's funny. Okay. Now, so you know what we're going to do? We're just going to start in overspent. That's what we're going to do. Okay, kitty committee, we are overspent in cat food by $1.38 because I spent a little extra when I went to go buy kitten food because there was a new flavor I wanted them to try, and then it turns out I didn't put my paycheck in. Whoopsie and daisy. All right, so I've got my paycheck and I've got a little PayPal money that I forgot I had that I just moved on over. So we're gonna enter those right now. We'll have both of those to play with. Anyway, I bought an extra flavor of kitten food for them to try, not remembering or thinking, I guess, that the kittens, they'll eat anything.
Yeah.
They're not picky. Harvey's very picky, but the kittens, they want my lunch. They want their food. They want Harvey's food.
They'll eat my hair if they can get it.
They'll eat my phone cord. Where's my phone cord? Nibbled on. Nothing is safe. So therefore nothing matters. So I don't know why I thought I would try something new with them. No, they just ate it. They were fine. No different. They didn't behave any differently. Household consumables, $20 for the laundry. Household fixtures has seen a lot of activity. Oh, because we bought the AC. I was like, that's a lot of money. We bought the AC unit, which we covered already. I got a subscription to a calorie and macro counting app because I'm on that weight loss journey with my dad, if anyone remembers that mention. It's been going okay. I've been eating better, for sure. And I like to keep track of it. And I wasn't going to sign up. I got lose it. And I wasn't going to pay for the yearly because it was like $40. And I was like, yeah, I'll just use the free one. That's fine. But then they gave me an offer for $10 for a year. And so I did it. And $15.23 on Amazon was we got new measuring cups. Because somehow in our household we had every measuring cup and every measuring spoon except for 1 cup and 1 tablespoon. Where did they go? We don't know. $11.40 at CVS. What did I buy? CVS. Bane of my existence.
Was it from yesterday?
Yes. I bought Band-Aids at CVS and feminine hygiene products because it's, things you need. Oh my gosh. $12.57. And before that wasn't right. I can't type. There we go. I went back and forth a little bit on do I want to cover all the overspending with some stuff or do I want to just pay it out of my paycheck? And I obviously have come to the conclusion that for the most part I want to just pay it out of my paycheck. But this big booze one that you see here, I'm going to take a look at some of the categories and see what I can pull from a little bit here and there that I'm okay with tapping for the month, just so that way I can make a little more progress and we'll leave some of them empty, and that's okay. Date night, I have $79.65 left in there. You're gonna get, yeah. Are you okay with me rolling that in to cover some of this?
Yes. Yes, I am. Because we're not gonna go on a big fancy date night
this week, for sure. Are we? No, we're doing a nice dinner, but that's at home.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not $43.84.
I'm so overspent on groceries this month.
Yeah, what happened with that?
What happened with that is I paid you for Splitwise on
for
the
two
first
different
of the
months, yeah.
Yeah, so I've got 2 months of Splitwise.
I was gonna do something just now, it's totally gone. Clothing. I'm gonna move some of my clothing to cover this booze here because I'm not buying anything right now and I don't really have anything planned to buy. 4, move to
They
booze.
charged me extra for the extra mustard. My train snack. Normally it's $3.22.
Yeah, well, of course they did. What did you think was gonna happen?
Well, they haven't before.
Well, they liked you before. I guess they don't like you anymore.
Whoa.
Okay.
The slander.
Okay, so now here we are. Our underfunded is $516.73. Oh, I guess I probably didn't need to move all that money around, did I? Because I can fill all the things. Got $111.85 rolling into groceries for next week. I guess technically for this week, and I don't think we're gonna spend that much.
For this coming week?
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna spend. I think we're going grocery shopping. We decided that we're gonna do a full pantry and fridge clean out for the rest of this weekend. So we're not going grocery shopping until we absolutely have to. Which
so
means
if we're only buying for Tuesday through Friday, then yeah.
Yeah, 111 will be totally fine.
Yeah. But we should probably keep it all in there because.
Yeah, no, I'm leaving it. That's what I'm saying. Is I'm not gonna add more.
Okay.
But I'm gonna leave it.
Stunning.
Also, let's click ahead to August and not do the thing that I always do where I forget about things. So rent, I already paid. The Rock Fitness, I have the amount for this upcoming month. I need to fund Hulu. Actually, you know, let's all look together before I get ahead of myself. I got paid on today is the 28th, so I get paid again on the 4th. So everything through the 4th. And this. We're gonna go whop and drop that in there. Groceries are good. I did just spend money on cat food, but that was in July. I ordered the kitten food on Amazon. Because unfortunately, we try to support small business in this household as much as we can. But unfortunately, the kitten food is wildly cheaper online than it is in any of our local stores. $53.04. I got 24 cans of wet food and another bag of dry food. So they'll be good for a while. Is that a lot for a little kitten food? Yeah, it is. But I don't care because I love them and they get to eat well. Grain free, baby. Gonna need some transportation. We're going somewhere today, but we're probably not gonna go anywhere before August, right?
Yeah, not anywhere else.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna put $550 here and then I'll put some more in the next one, I promise. I'll slide over to August. And you know what? I'm just gonna fund transportation too. Because you never know. Back to July. This time of the month is so difficult. I'm trying to balance everything and I always forget what needs to be funded when. Oh, also, fund money's gonna auto deduct. It did already today. I already put that transaction in, but it's going to next Friday as well. So I usually like to cover it in advance. So I'm gonna do that. Nope, I'm gonna do that right now. This flipping back and forth is not my favorite thing, but it's going all right. I know that there's probably people out there screaming, just fund everything, you have the money, but I gotta make sure that next week is covered because otherwise it's a real mess for me. My vision category is still funded. I have not yet done that. And that's just life. I gotta pay for a Costco membership and then also order the glasses, which I should probably sit down and do. Okay, let's look at all this. I'm doing that thing again where I get overwhelmed and let's just look at the underfunded stuff. So I could, in theory, fund every single one of these.
Yeah?
I should just do that. What did you say that one time that made me laugh?
Why do you have sinking funds if you're not going to sink the funds?
That's the one. This guy. So yeah, what if I just funded all of them? Do I want to type it? Is that more fun? But no, I was going to say, does anyone else prefer to type it instead of... I could just click the underfunded button and it would fill all these categories. But that's way less fun for me. I'm going to... Ooh. This is a fun conversation we can have very briefly.
Oh?
Should I fund $79.65 into our date night and let it roll over and we have a big date night build? Or should I put that towards our vacation?
I would say that is the very thing that we are sacrificing our date nights for. So yeah,
So yeah, you're down? Wicked. Okay, so I'm going to skip that one. I'm going to put $20 in vitamins and supplements just because I'm going to want to buy protein powder or something soon. I can just feel it. Fund money, you saw I funded in August, so I'm not going to fund right now. This was my first month doing it this way, so it's a little off, but that's okay. Dental, we're going to put 50. Okay, I think I'm going to do it, but I'm going to see how I feel about it. You know? Anyone else do that? And then medical I took out to cover something earlier in the month, so I'm going to put the full 100 in there. Okay. So technically we still have $102 underfunded, but we've decided we're fine with that. So that's okay, because the yellow isn't bad. The yellow isn't bad.
I don't...
Somebody...
Does anyone else know what she's saying?
The yellow isn't bad. So also, but then somebody mentioned that, I think it was Angel actually, mentioned that you can change the color of these to blue. Would blue be less aggressive to you?
So much less aggressive. Thank you, Angel.
So to the California trip, I said 80. Mm-hmm. Do you want to just do this entire 97, 78?
Sure.
Hey, now I've got 200 big old bucks. Should I put that, let's look in August and make sure I'm not missing anything right quick. I mean, everything is technically funded for August that needs to be, like, paid on the 1st or around then for realsies.
Mm-hmm.
Should I fund ahead or put this money in one of the vacation or wedding funds? I know. That's the dilemma I'm having right now, because right now I've hit a good point where every month...
Well, let's see your underfunded categories.
For August?
Yeah.
It's all of them. That didn't help much. It's It's just under $3,200.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be bringing in... It'll be about $3,760 that comes in. Actually, let me check on something right quick. Oh wait, let's all check on it together. I keep opening my calendar on my phone and being like, we should look at this together. So August, yeah, 4 paychecks in August. So it'll be about $3,760. Mm-hmm. Underfunded is about 32. So this is just like an us decision. It's not like I could fund a little bit ahead because that's fun, but also we do have some big goals that we want to work on. Mm-hmm. We have this trip upcoming. We have our wedding upcoming.
Would it be more satisfying to you to get a full month ahead on your expenses?
I think it would, but also that's going to take a long time.
Yeah.
And we have, our trip is in October. Our wedding is next June.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I say split it down the middle. Put half towards funding ahead and half in our
You know savings. What? I think when you were saying that, I was like, no, I want to put it all towards our savings.
It's great.
Which is a perfect way to do it. If you've never tried that, just tell somebody else to make a decision for you, and then your reaction to that decision tells you what you wanted to do all along.
Which is usually like...
I just was like, no, I want to put it towards, you know? Does anyone else do that? I do that all the time. I'll do it, actually my brother does it a lot at restaurants. He's like, tell me which one I should get, this or this, and then you'll say, get the meatball, and he'll be like, no, I wanted the steak. And you're like, but you didn't know until somebody told you you couldn't have it, and you're like, no, that's what I wanted.
That's true.
So that's what we're doing. I just put 97.78 to the... Okay, so what I'm going to do actually is take this away. It's 297.78. So I'm actually going to do... I want to do right down the middle, but it's not an even number. So do I have anything that isn't ugly? I could take... Yeah, I'm going to do that. Okay, so if I want it to be 3, I need to take minus 2, 12. That's not right. 22. It's 22. Nope. So now it's even 300, and we'll do 150 to both. Does that sound cool?
Yes.
150 to California trip and 150 to our wedding, darling.
That's very exciting.
And don't worry, this is not our only savings for our wedding that's in a year, I promise. You'll see the total goal is $15,000 for the wedding. I've got 300 here. How much do you have?
1,500.
See, we're making good progress. So we're amping up. We're kicking into high gear. Shay's gonna be side hustling like crazy. I think I'm just gonna commit to at the end of the month just putting extra into the savings things and not getting a month ahead, because I do have a month's worth of, as you can see here, I have like a month worth of expenses in this fund right here. So I'm gonna count that for now.
Oh, I didn't realize you had that.
Yeah, that's my emergency fund. Yeah, it's my emergency fund. I like to have it here and not in the month ahead category, because I won't take it out of here, but I'm worried if I budget it into my regular categories. You see how much I move my categories around.
Yeah. So
I get nervous. So I don't want to have it dispersed out just to be taken away, because then it's gone. So I keep it here, and I literally have never moved money out of this category. I'm gonna consider that my month ahead for now. As you'll see, it's not like my underfunded amount, but it is. If we go into August, it's more than the underfunded amount in my emergency fund. So if I lost my job, all of a sudden I need to cover everything, we'd have to, make some changes for sure, but we just wouldn't do that. So we've only got 2 yellows. They're both disgust and intentional. I'll change them to blue, and then we'll see how you feel about it, and then maybe you try YNAB again. All right, let's slide over to student loan budget. It's coming, y'all. It's almost time. Every day we get a little bit closer to student loans going back into repayment, and I'm gonna have to do that. This is just a cute little charge that wouldn't go through on my main thing, so I had to do it. It's for my corporate credit card. I had to pay something on it because I accidentally spent something on it. So it is. I had to do it that way because it didn't like my checking account. I don't know why. There it is. So, enter. We are at we just cleared 16,000.
Wow.
We're at 16,000. In August, when I have a little bit of extra money, I'm throwing just enough to get us. I want to hit that 17. I want to do a $17,000 payment. Obviously, bring you guys right along with me. And then I went ahead. You'll see a little bit more. I'm going to do a video on it, but I went ahead and added the targets and everything for these. So every month, we'll make sure that none of these go up. It's going to be a whole beautiful scenario. We'll talk through that. Just such an ongoing conversation happening in my team's chat right now. And then, last but not least,
I forgot to enter.
so the only issue I'm running into right now with my fund money budget being separate from my regular budget is that they're both just my budget right now. So when we combine, I think it'll make a lot more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas right now I'm doing some spending here and some spending there. So I moved money over. I overspent on my other budget, as you saw. So I moved the money over there from my fund money to cover it because it was fund money spending. It was a whole thing. So I moved the money over, and it'll work itself out once we combine. And I gotta figure out a better way to, I don't know. I'm still working through it. Okay, it's fine. Okay, this was 20% of $50 divided by 2. Math. Look at it, I did it.
Yay.
Is that the right number? No way of knowing. Probably is. I feel like it is.
Yeah, 20% of 50 is 10. Divided by 2 is 5.
Okay, so $10. I got $10 in the Bits and Bobs section. I don't have really anything planned for Bits and Bobs. I'm going to throw it in video games just because I heard a rumor of a Red Dead Redemption 1 remaster. So I'm going to throw that in there. 40% would be $20 then if 20% was 10. We got to start deciding on pricing for this August trip. That's what we got to do.
Yes.
Why did I only put $5 in here last time? Weird. I don't know.
I think because you decided you wanted to put more money somewhere else.
Probably. Sounds like me. Put $10 towards my new computer. All right. I'm going to let this sit for a little while and then figure it out from there. See how I like it. It'll make more sense once we've combined our monies. But
Yes.
for now, it's difficult. That's all I got. You got anything else?
Nope.
Anything fun going on this week?
Nope.
Besides you performing tonight?
Yeah.
All right. Have a good week.